silver button on the side of your armrest. If you could please press that button and pull your seat forward.
Uh-oh, Mustang. Somebody's gonna get in trouble.
So why Houston? Well,
allow me to show you why.
Texas. You knew what the first stop was gonna be.
Let's go. Got some brisket, potato salad. I devoured this entire meal in about 13 seconds, then headed to the Airbnb. So, quick tour of this place. First and foremost, I had this big-ass mural on the wall, which, cool, but I didn't really understand it, and it got me a little confused every time I got a little high, which was the whole damn trip. Nice little couch here. You could watch TV, whatever you want to do. The pillow, I didn't really get that. Wasn't big enough to lay my head on. Yeah, but nice little layout. I like this little breakfast nook here, like I had anybody over to eat with. Like, you know, just remind me that I'm lonely here in Texas. Bed's nice, small, had a little stain on it I was concerned about. But the reason I chose this place because it was 3 blocks away from this.
Give me the bag, give me the bag, give me the bag, ayy. Y'all niggas mad, I don't understand all the hate. You got the same 24 hours I got in my day. We got the same 24 hours in a fucking day. I caught up Trey and booked my flight to LA. I said it's time, he said it's time, then I hopped on the plane. And Monte on his line, and he filmed the whole thing. I'm on a whole different way, the type to surf hurricanes. I made a call, I risked it out so I could ball in this game. Been holding on for way too long, it's time I drop everything. Clown posse insane, Cypress in the membrane. You and I are the same, from the clouds where I came. My favorite rapper Lil Wayne, alien DNA. UFO not a plane, I flatline you like planes. All you rappers is plain, I hope you know I'm not playing. And if you want it, you can get it, motherfucker, I'm saying it's the arrival. Turn the subs up a motherfucking.
Before the sunset that day, I had to make a special trip. Alright, I'm here at Galveston State Park. Apparently they got alligators just like randomly roaming around here, which, if you know anything about me, that's like teasing me with cocaine and pizza and dead hookers, all the good stuff. Although the park was pretty empty that day, I did manage to find a friend. What's up, man? Tell you what, seen this thing from my car, and I was like, man, all I wanted to do was light one up once I got out here. Guess what? I forgot my lighter. Fuck. Unfortunately, the hike was a little messy because although the park is listed as a wetland, it was a little wetter than normal that day. Kind of like white women around me. But check this place out, it's gorgeous.
I know you like it when you're on top. Beat it like I'm right in front of cops. Red light, no, won't stop. Let it breathe. I know you like it when you're on top. Beat it like I'm right in front of cops. Red light, no, won't stop. Let it breathe. She just wanna fuck for the business. Suit and tie, all about the business. Eat a full meal, do the dishes. Oh, fuck that nigga that fucked you over, we know he lame. Fuck that nigga that fucked you over, won't say his name. How to fight for you.
Back to the mission at hand, though.
So I'm trying to find my way out to that fucking thing way out there. Ah! Honey, I'm home. That's what vacation's all about. Don't get me wrong, I love the partying, the drinking, the butt stuff with strangers, but being on a platform in the middle of the wetlands with nobody in sight is exactly what I need.
Not real sure how I got out of here because I drove the struggle bus all the way back to my car.
I've obviously fucked up. Huh. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I lost my shit.
But I made it back to the car. Had to find my way to the whole other side of the island just to watch the sunset. The closest place I could find was called Jimmy's on the Pier. Cool little place, chilled out for a second, had me a doobie or two, not gonna lie, but what a great first day in Texas. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot on the bill today. We're gonna hit up Houston, see what great things it has to offer. I'm gonna have a few drinks and probably do something stupid if I had to guess. Just love starting my day next to the ocean. Feeling that breeze come off the water, listening to the birds chirp, and watching all the drunks filled with regret as they stumble out of their hotels and Airbnbs. I totally busted my ass jumping off this thing, too.
Well, the plan today was to rent a bike and pretty much ride around Houston and check out what the city has to offer, but looks like Mother Nature just pissed on us, literally, and it's lasting all day, so little change of plans, guys. Currently stuck in a tsunami, waiting for the opportunity to make a run for it. Now looks like a good time.
First stop on the tour was the Houston Museum of Natural Science. I heard they had a huge exhibit of dinosaur fossils, and me being a nerd, I wanted to check that out. And I must say, I was not disappointed at all.
All right, question the audience. This thing's in your backyard. What's your play? I'm gonna offer my beer. I don't know about you.
The museum also had a huge Egyptian exhibit, and one of my dream destinations is to go to Egypt. I've just always been fascinated by the Egyptians. And to top off the museum, they have a huge exhibit dedicated to excavating oil, and only a way Texas could.
You know, I've been to several natural history museums, and I must say this one was the best. That Egyptian exhibit alone made the trip for me.
And since I was hiring a kite, I figured I might as well check out the Cockrell Butterfly Center right next door.
Wow.
Yeah, I got some good pictures. Wow, he's got a fancy little camera there.
Well, since the munchies set in, I had to get something to eat before checking out the rest of the museum district.
As you can see, I'm absolutely pumped. I got some chicken and steak fajitas. But you must remember, when eating a big meal like this, you must start with the healthiest item first. So I'm going to start with the margarita because it's got fruit in it.
And y'all know what happens when we start drinking. We don't stop.
When I was looking for things to do around Houston, I came across this. It's a giant statue of the Beatles. And what's great about it, it's attached to a brewery. So I'm a little fucked up right now.
Come to find out, I probably drank a little too much.
Trick is, once you get fucking hammered, is to visit amusement parks. See if you can't puke on one of the rides. Maybe a few kids. That looks dangerous. Let me try that out.
Somehow, I ended up at the aquarium. They didn't just have fish, though.
This here is what I like to call a no fucking thank you.
And for anybody that asks, a tiger exhibit is not a good place to be when you're stoned. There we go. There she is. Sleeping Beauty.
Now listen, they tell you to come back here.
Day 2 in Houston was packed full of fun. I definitely recommend their museum district. Good morning, germs and gents. We got a few things on the plate today, but first and foremost, there's a football team from Indianapolis playing today. They just happen to be playing the Houston Texans, but unfortunately, it's an Indy. 2 weeks ago, they played in Houston. I should have been here 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? But Colts are gonna kick that ass, baby. I'm walking along the beach watching the Colts kick some Houston Texan ass. That's the local football team here, guys. Yeah, you heard me right, buddy. Morning. At halftime, I had to make a very important stop.
Thank you for choosing Waterbury. How can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a number 1? And I'll do... Can I get a Sprite with that to drink?
Alrighty.
And I'm also going to do a small strawberry milkshake with that, please.
Would that be all for you today?
That'll be it. Thank you so much.
So Waterbury will just find a small strawberry shake. It's going to be 10:37 on your lane.
Thank you.
I'm so excited about this. Let's go.
And as expected in a division game, the Texans clawed back and made it close, but Darius Leonard sealed the game with a forced fumble. Colts victory, which is great for all the shit I talked to all the locals around here. I really wanted to check out Galveston Island after the game, so I rented this rust bucket bicycle to trolley around and almost killed myself because it was not reliable at all. I decided to check out the old cemetery because that's what normal people do, right? The island is absolutely gorgeous, though. Found a spot to catch the sunset next to the ocean to cap off a great, relaxing day. Day 3 was fantastic. So I decided to get up super early today because I wanted to film the sunrise. But I am 20 feet from the ocean and it is so foggy that I can barely see anything. Sometimes it all just works out in your favor.
Things take time, things take time. Things take time, things take time. Hell of a journey, hell of a ride. These are the feelings that I've always kept inside. As I get older, start to put aside my pride, because we start to lose time. My sister called again, she having trouble eating. Only feeds her son, that's why he's still breathing. I said she only feeds her son, that's why she's still breathing. I send a text and check.
You know, as I was looking for places in Houston to visit, one of the most popular attractions that came up was Hines Waterfall Park. And now I know why. Although I got yelled at for having my drone out, this fountain was a beautiful way to start the morning. Today I had one mission though. About the age of 7, I always wanted to be an astronaut. Dreamt of floating around in space, probably the first person to get drunk. And the kid in me was about to have a blast.
Through the soundbite. Right now I'm giving you my real life. Right now I'm giving you the real mic. Right now it ain't about what it sounds like. I just need to vent through the soundbite. Right now I'm giving you my real life. And if you feel the vibe, put your hands high, high, high. Put your hands high.
Now see, if I was heading to space, I'd wear something like this.
Put your hands high, high, yeah, yeah. Yeah, high, yeah, 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 high, yeah, 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 high, yeah, 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 high, high. Had a dream and I made it happen. Now I'm doing things that I can't imagine. Hit to those of you who doubt it, don't trip.
Sitting here at Mission Control, and since the virus hasn't taken out anybody I dislike, I've decided that I'm going to send their ass to space.
What an awesome experience that was, but I just realized I'm on day 4 and I've yet to see any alligators.
Here at Brazos Bend State Park, just southwest of Houston, and I tell you what, I was here for about 5 minutes and shit already popped off. I got out of the car and there was a family of 5 arguing next to me. No wildlife, but I came here essentially to see the gators. I'm hoping to wrestle one. Okay, came to the right place. All right, I'm gonna try to count them here. We got 4 turtles right here. Got another one right there. Oh, there's 5. 5, and there's 6 over there, 7 on the rock.
Brazos Bend State Park is just filled with wildlife, and it didn't take me very long at all to find an alligator.
Here, buddy. Over here, baby. All right. And we found the head bitch here.
It all leads to her. This bitch was massive.
All right, almost back to the car, and unfortunately due to time, I couldn't check out the whole park, but did about 3 miles of hiking, seen about 20 gators, still have all my fingers. Now it's time to go back to Galveston and get fucked up. All right, made it back to Galveston and was traveling around the island trying to find an unobstructed view of the sunset, because tonight, for the first time in 800 years, you can see the Christmas star, which is essentially Jupiter and Saturn lined up as close as they've been together in sight from the Earth in 800 years. And I think I finally found the spot.
$800 years in the making. There it is. I finished the night by getting drunk, but what a fantastic day.
Good morning. It's my last day in Galveston. I'm gonna come down here to the ocean, check out the sunset one last day. Hopefully somebody down here has a beer. Unfortunately, my time here in Texas has ended. I will be back though. I'm gonna circumnavigate this whole fucking state. I gotta hit all the hot spots. I gotta go to Dallas. I wanna see Dimebag, as well as Vinnie Paul's grave. That's been my hot spot, which is bad if you come to Texas and that's the #1 thing you wanna see, but I am a fucking metalhead, so get over it, bitches. But I gotta return the Mustang back, head to the airport, and it's time to head back to good old Indiana. Let's fucking go. Last day here, time to drive this bitch like a stove.
Love and I get hate back home in Indiana. Man, I do bad and I do great back home in Indiana. I got my swag, I got my tape back home in Indiana. Man, not to brag, but that's my state back home in Indiana. Yeah, this that